Got that chiptunes music going on. Up and heard. It was all set up and then P3D crashed, so. But I did say that I was starting, so I wanted to get the stream live. But just bear with me here. Enjoy the sounds of Burst by Tiasu. Isn't very chiptunesy. Not sure what's up with that. Oh, there it is. It's pretty good. It's like the perfect mix between like rock going on and the silly electronic chiptunes thing going. I'll give this one a thumbs up. Music makes everything more exciting. Alright. I know you were, real happy looking at the black screen, but, sim loaded up. Sorry about that. Go ahead and turn this down just a little bit. Oh yeah. We're gonna mess with some VoxATC again.
Test.
Test. Oh, I'm just gonna stick this down here.
Test.
I haven't downloaded any other voices. Which I'm waiting on my account to get verified on forums, and we're gonna try to see if we can get some better traffic in, because this and UT Live are not compatible right now, which is a huge bummer. So until, when that might happen or not, we are stuck with it, with not YouTube Live traffic. So, and controls lock, which locks downs, computer cover. We do want the battery on and the heat on. I'm gonna make sure that. Oh, I took my baggage out. Okay, there we go. So, I had to get a new HOTAS. My X52 Pro basically just gave up. It was just done. So, I went to Micro Center and got a Thrustmaster T16000M and FCS throttle. I already did a short flight with it in X-Plane, I'm kind of liking it. I like that I have basically 2 throttle axes, because there's one on the joystick. And then I also have a dial that is way better than the dial. Ooh, that needs to get reversed. Way better than the dial that was on... sorry. Just bear with me a second here. Reverse that. Okay. There we go. Full out one. That's what I wanted. Dials are way better than... The dial on this is way better than the one that was on the X52. And I like that my throttle doesn't have an indent now. I'm still getting used to the fact that it's like a flat throttle. That's probably going to take me a little bit to remember what all of the keys are for our... Did that get... No, okay. Sim paused. What? No, it's not. Probably going to take me a little bit to remember what all the buttons I set up were. There's these weird little, like, flappy paddle things on the throttle. And in X-Plane, I set it up for the nose wheel steering tiller, and that worked pretty well. But I can't just do that in Prepared. I think I'm going to end up having to buy FSUI PC and setting it up there. I don't know when that's going to be, though, because I kind of... This was... expensive. Not something I was planning on getting, so... Bummer, but I like it so far, and it's nice to have something that actually works. Alright, enough yapping. Let's get flying. We are going to need some defrost up in here. Boink! Okay, it should be pretty cold out. Let's go ahead and... What we got here? Strobe light. Did we... Alright, there's our... Fuel looks looking good. Fuel pressure. Perfect. Alright, there we're all primed up. We've got full mixture in, and a little bit of throttle in. Avionics are off. We'll go ahead and get beacons on here, our nav lights on here, and push the starter. I can't see outside, so hopefully the prop's clear. There it goes. Really rough. I gotta remember that I can use this dial now for mixture. It's gonna take some getting used to. Alright, we've got generator. We can go ahead and turn that on. Some backlighting in our avionics tech, huh? Or not. Alright, so I think I already got this set up for our flight. Which... yoink! So here's where we're looking now. We're over here... So I did a short little flight last night in the C-310 and flew over here to Valdez Pioneer Field. It wasn't really that cool. But, yeah, so this is where we are. But we're flying the Cherokee today, so we're going to go ahead and come out to the NDB and make sure we're on this 172 degree radial until we get over here to this NDB/VOR, and we'll take this Victor route back to Anchorage. Once we get to Anchorage, we'll land, make sure we get fueled up, reset all of our stuff, and we're going to fly over to Kenai Municipal, and then we're going to fly down to Homer. And then after that, we start our journey this way. So maybe today we'll get down here, Kodiak Municipal? I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what time it is once we get to Homered. Homered? Yep. Once we get to Homer, we'll see what time it is. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Nobody wants to see that. Or everybody does, I don't know. Alright. What do I do need to see, though? I need to see... We're gonna have... automated weather service on 118.8. Maybe. Oh, it's gonna make me do a flight plan. Alright, that's my complaint about VoxATC, I suppose. Is they make me do a flight plan here. Alright, we're at PAVD. I was gonna see if I could get away with it since we're just doing GFR. VFR, but it's not gonna let us. It doesn't look like, I don't know, what, parking 13 or something like that. What a pank. And we are VFR, we are doing VOR to VOR. Yeah, that's about right. I mean, not exactly, but... can we zoom in over here? We don't want to go there. Can I... No, I want to not go there. Not go there. But I do want to go there. Why not? There, okay. That's how we do that. No, we're not gonna be 12,500. Like, we'll probably be at 7,000-ish. Yeah, fine, save it. No.
Test.
Let's re-enable this.
Test.
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 Gotta let it initialize. Alright, while it's doing that, it looks like my ADF got reset. So we want to go to MNL NDB, which is 524. I need you on 5, 4, 2. Swappy swappy. And then this one's Orca Bay. It's 233. 3, 3. There we go. Alright, we can swap back to our timer. Nope, I'm gonna have to go there. Alright. So that's all. We'll reset that when we get to the runway. You need to be on Johnstone Point, which is 116.7. Okay. Well, fine. Do we have... No. Alright, well, whatever. Direction from the ADF is 172 degrees. So, go ahead and bring you up to... that's 17 there. 2 for 172. Good, good. Oh, excuse me. And then initially we're gonna be flying along that same bearing towards Johnstone Point. So, oops. Nope, stop it. That's south. That's gonna be 170. And that's gonna be 172. Okay. Once we're at Johnstone Point, I'm gonna be flying a 273 radial. Which is 270s west. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. A remote. Oh, I'll time to station. Okay. I think we're good. Other than this wants me to go to 122.2. Why does it want me to go to 122.2? Is it showing me do a radio check? But they want me to follow. Flight following. I don't know, whatever, we'll just follow it. Okay. Actually, you know what I do want to do though? Is I turned down the engine last night because the engine in the Milviz C310 is so loud and we don't have headphone mode. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do this. Juno Radio, November 5077 Juliet. Oh, that's not right. VoxATC, where's settings? Settings. What are we? We're November 569er Foxtrot Lima. There we go. Okay, now we have to disable it, enable
Test.
it again.
Test.
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 Okay. I'm gonna get to downloading the extra voices and stuff for Vox. So we're not just listening to the same two people talk. It's mostly male voices, though. There we go, that's what we wanted. So now we can go Juno Radio, November 569er Foxtrot Lima, 122.2 Valdez Pioneer. Fox, why you no love me? Joystick setup. Sign press to talk. That. Okay. Alright, let's try that again. Juno Radio, November 569er Foxtrot Lima, 122.2 Valdez Pioneer. See, it's not doing my mic click. Why is this struggling to work? Okay. Do this then. Do I have to disable it again? Is that what's going on? Okay, well, we're gonna get taxiing out because this is just lame right now. I'm sorry.
Test.
Test.
Good
Test.
girl, lights on. Okay, now it's working. Juno Radio, November 569er Foxtrot Lima, 122.2 Valdez Pioneer.
November 569er Foxtrot Lima, Juno Radio, go ahead.
November 569er Foxtrot Lima, request you open my flight plan to Stevens Anchorage International at 2148 Zulu.
November 569er Foxtrot Lima, will open your flight plan to Stevens Anchorage INTL at 2148 Zulu.
Roger, November 569er Foxtrot Lima. Yeah, now we're just going to traffic, so that was kind of silly. Can we...
Touch and go, Valdez Pioneer.
What? Sorry about that. And thank you for saying something. I don't know why it was up on the black screen. Must have hit a change view button and didn't notice. Should be good now, though. Well, I'll just go and taxi. Valdez traffic, November 569er Foxtrot Lima, taxiing to runway 6, Valdez Pioneer. No, that's fine. Don't be paying attention to comms. Don't say anything. Okay. Oh, the rudder is just so much smoother on this new joystick. That was beautiful. Pause that for a moment. So I just went out and bought a Thrustmaster T16000M joystick and their FCS throttle, because my X52 decided that it was just done. So. I'm slightly upset about it because spending money I wasn't planning on spending. But I'm happy about it and that the controls are a lot nicer. I mean, I've now got mixture controls, prop controls, and everything on the HOTAS. I've never used a yoke for a controller, and the investment that I would need, the amount of money I would need to spend in order to get a set up for that, it was much more.
Valdez traffic, Beechcraft 239er Hotel, taxiing to runway 6, Valdez Pioneer.
Valdez traffic, orbit 158, taking runway 6, departing to the west, Valdez Pioneer. Valdez traffic, Beechcraft 14 Hotel, right-hand downwind for runway 6, touch and go, Valdez Pioneer.
Isn't that downwind?
Valdez traffic,
Oh, they're not doing
Beechcraft
left because the mountain.
7654
That makes
Oscar,
sense.
right-hand downwind for runway 6,
Yeah, he's on the downwind.
touch and go, Valdez Pioneer.
Okay, should we put our parking brake on? Nice. Yeah, I didn't want to get something else from SciTech. Since they got bought out by Logitech, and I've sworn off Logitech products for a variety of reasons. Okay, well, let's go. Valdez traffic, November 569er Foxtrot Lima, taking runway 6, departing to the west. Valdez Pioneer. Yeah, that's not a bad price. Did you already have a foot thingies? Rudder pedals. Yep, that's what I meant.
Valdez traffic, Beechcraft 14 Hotel, turning final for runway 6, touch and go, Valdez Pioneer. Valdez traffic, Beechcraft 7654 Oscar, turning final for runway 6, touch and go, Valdez Pioneer.
Okay. So, did you say? Yes, you said that. I'm sorry. I read the yoke and throttle, and apparently my brain decided I didn't need to read the rest of that information, and so it just completely skipped over quadrant/pedals. So, sorry about that. Nope. Okay, I have my new trim buttons reversed as well, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I want to get the CH products
Valdez
stuff.
traffic, Beechcraft 239er Hotel, taking runway 6, departing to the southeast, Valdez Pioneer.
I'm terrified that we flew in here last night and I saw literally none of this.
Valdez traffic, Beechcraft 7186 Alpha, taxiing to runway 6, Valdez Pioneer.
I don't know if I ever actually finished what I was saying. I would like to get good yoke and quadrant and pedals. I'm looking at the CH products flight yoke, not the
Valdez
Eclipse one, just the
traffic,
regular one.
Orbit 158, leaving the area to the southwest.
And then I'm not sure
Pioneer.
what pedals I want to get. But then I'll probably look at the CH products throttle quadrant as well. We forgot to reset our timer. So I ultimately decided to go with this just because yeah, I couldn't afford to get everything all at once right now. And you know, if I ever, you know, I also occasionally play like Elite Dangerous, Star Citizen, and I helicopters in DCS and planes in DCS. I think that this makes a little bit more sense for that kind of flying. What do you think you're gonna get? Or do you have any idea yet?
Valdez traffic, Beechcraft 14 Hotel, right-hand downwind for runway 6, touch and go, Valdez Pioneer. Valdez traffic, Beechcraft 7654 Oscar, right-hand downwind for runway 6, touch and go, Valdez Pioneer.
I wonder if it'll let me use shorthand. Valdez traffic. This is 9 Foxtrot Lima, leaving the area to the west. Valdez Pioneer. Nope, it didn't like that. Valdez traffic, November 569er Foxtrot Lima, leaving the area to the west. Valdez Pioneer. Wonder what the trigger word or words for that was. Because I should have been able to use shorthand. My Discord has expired? What? That link wasn't supposed to expire? I will try to remember. Let me make a note. And I'll fix that after the stream. Okay, I made a note. Thank you for letting me know.
Valdez traffic, Beechcraft 239er Hotel, leaving the area to the southeast. Valdez Pioneer.
Let's centers. Probably a while. We've got a lot of flights to go through, so at least until for another 2 to 3 hours, I would say.
Valdez traffic, Beechcraft 1889er Echo.
And then take a dinner break.
Valdez Pioneer.
And then
Valdez traffic.
I'll be streaming more after that.
Hotel.
I don't know
Turning
if we'll
final
be
for
doing
runway
Flight Sim
6, touch
or
and
something
go.
else,
Valdez Pioneer.
but yeah.
Valdez traffic, Beechcraft 7654 Oscar, turning final for runway 6, touch and go.
Usually the
Valdez
evenings
Pioneer.
are for doing either co-op games or just playing games with buddies. No, I'm not using FS Economy. I wasn't planning on flying through mountains, but I guess we will fly around them. I'm offline, actually. If I do anything online, it'll probably be on FS Cloud. But I haven't got that set up at all. I usually don't fly on VATSIM or IVAO or anything, just because there's never controllers on. Like, if you were going to pop over to VATSPY, I would be shocked if there was a controller on in Alaska right now. What is Join FS? I assume it's something like FS Cloud? Fly that way-ish. That's on nav 1, and it's 157 for me.
Valdez traffic. Beechcraft 7186 Alpha. Leaving the area to the southeast. Valdez Pioneer.
I'm actually gonna keep flying this way a little bit. I forgot to mess with the gyro drift settings. I'll be honest, I haven't used FS Cloud since, like, 2008.
Beechcraft 1889er Echo, taking runway 6, departing to the southeast. Valdez.
So I don't really remember how easy and or difficult it is to use.
Valdez traffic, Beechcraft 14 Hotel, right-hand downwind for runway 6, touch and go, Valdez Pioneer. Valdez traffic, Beechcraft 7654 Oscar, right-hand downwind for runway 6, touch and go,
What's
Valdez
the center
Pioneer.
for here? 1193.
Valdez traffic, Mooney 4155 Papa, taxiing to runway 6. Anchorage Center, Pacifica 182, with you at flight
look at
level
that glacier.
350.
Pacifica 182. Anchorage Center. Roger.
Anchorage Center, November 569 Foxtrot Lima.
Last aircraft say again.
Anchorage Center, November 569 Foxtrot Lima.
November 569er Foxtrot Lima. Anchorage Center. Go ahead.
November 569 Foxtrot Lima at 5,200 en route to Stevens Anchorage International.
Last aircraft say again.
What didn't I do right?
Anchorage Center. Beach 5504 Mike. With you at flight level 200. Beach 5504 Mike. Anchorage Center. Roger.
It's VoxATC. I was recommended it yesterday. And
Anchorage Center, Mooney 1327 X-ray, with you
I
at flight
will
level
get
200.
join FS this evening
Mooney
after
1327
the stream.
X-ray, Anchorage
Um,
Center, Roger.
and we can fly together. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing this weekend. I might be able to stream this weekend. I'm not sure 100%. But I'll definitely make sure to update the Discord
November
link and stuff.
569er Foxtrot Lima. Did you copy?
Wait, what? Say again for November 569er Foxtrot Lima.
Flight level 180. American Pacific 411, Anchorage Center, Roger.
November 569er Foxtrot Lima, say again.
November 569er Foxtrot Lima. Go ahead.
Okay. November 569er Foxtrot Lima, 22 miles west of Valdez Pioneer at 5,700 en route to Stevens Anchorage International.
November Foxtrot Lima. What service do you require?
November Foxtrot Lima, request traffic advisories. That's not really what I wanted to do, I just wanted to flight following.
November Foxtrot Lima. Squawk 3051. And
Oh, okay, that is what. Did they say 3051? Squawk 3051, November Foxtrot Lima.
Anchorage Center, Pacifica 414, with you at flight level 350.
Pacifica 414, Anchorage Center, Roger.
I mean, it is
November
identing.
Foxtrot Lima. Radar contact.
Okay, there it goes.
Altimeter 2986. Mooney
10986.
0226 Zulu. Contact Anchorage Center 133.7. 133.7.
That should say
Mooney 0226
on
Zulu.
the stream title, but it's VoxATC, Victor Oscar X-ray ATC. I have not been, like, paying attention at all to where the hell we're going.
Anchorage Center, Pacifica 973, with you at flight level 310.
Pacifica 973.
So,
Anchorage Center.
we're just gonna
Roger.
turn
Anchorage Center, Mooney 1114
this way quite a
Victor,
ways.
with you at flight level 180.
Mooney 1114 Victor. Anchorage Center. Roger. Altimeter
And
2986.
get on track to the VOR. I said it a couple times. It's VoxATC. It's in the title. Thank you, Frozo. It is payware. I'm using the 7-day free trial right now to test it out. I'm pretty happy with it so far. Only problem is it's not compatible with Ultimate Traffic Live. Supposedly they're working on compatibility. Who knows if that's a thing that'll happen or not? And how... Is it $50? I thought it was a lot cheaper than that. That was like $30. I am off my rocker today. Oh, is that a Vortac and not a... That's gonna make me sad. Oh, it's a DME. 1167. So I don't know why we're not getting... Oh, there it is. $30 miles? Seriously? I have, like, just gone way not near where I wanted to be. Uh, 135-ish? I mean, that's why you need to set your gyro drift before you go anything. 142, you're saying. Okay, so 128 degrees to get to the me, so we weren't even flying towards it at all. My turn coordinator isn't working. That's interesting. So we're not going to worry about calling that NDB since we just flew to knows where. We are going to switch fuel tanks. And then we're actually going to pay attention to what the heck we're doing. Let's be 130 degrees, I said. There's 130. I did, when I loaded up the plane and was messing around with stuff, I noticed that my fuel tanks weren't working, and I actually had to reset one of the circuit breakers. Didn't make a lot of sense, though, because the circuit breaker wasn't actually tripped. But once I pulled it out and put it back in, it was fine. So I don't know. Yeah. Everything about A2A is awesome. Let's see. Let's... Was it that one? I think. Oh no! Wait, shit, which one was that? That one? Yeah. There we go. And, oh yeah, so that fuse popped out at some point. The autopilot fuse. So now we reset it and we get our turn coordinator back. Supposedly they are doing a pretty in-depth simulation of the electrical systems, the fuel systems, the engine, and everything. And it's all, like, hidden away in code. And who knows, I mean, I would assume it's not accessible, so I don't know how accurate it is. I don't know if it's actually tracking the current through the wires and everything like that. You know, like tracking the generator. How much the generator's putting out, and if it'll actually pop circuit breakers like it should. But our autopilot circuit breaker was certainly out. I think everything else is in right now. So. Okay, once we get to... Hurry back, don't get lost. Once we get to this VOR, we need to turn 273. And that'll be a radial. Ended up getting a lot higher than I meant to. Let's go down a little bit. Spent so long figuring out like how I was gonna track my flight, and then I just wiped it all up. It's still super hazy. It's always hazy. Click, click, click. Okay, good. That doesn't activate my mic. I think that would be really annoying while I'm sitting here trying to trim out and clicking buttons if it was popping on the mic, but it's not. It's a good thing. Alright. Let's get some pretzel back up in here. How's our fuel levels doing? I used a lot out of that left tank. Alright, 9 miles finally. We're basically on the right heading. We're gonna want to point this guy 279. And you're gonna need to be 279. And you're gonna need to be 279. No, you're gonna need to be 274. Because... Oh, 273, not 279. Uh, 273. Okay, that's 107, just 17 degrees past 90, which will be 287. So there's an intersection point that we have to fly to. Once we get there, once we get to the intersection, we have to turn a little bit to make sure we're heading towards the airport. So that'll be interesting. Watching for the ADF to go kind of silly. We know we're over it. We can make our turn, come around, and finally start heading towards Anchorage and underp our mega derp. That's what we're going with. I can probably go ahead and start that turn. So we're only supposed to be a mile away. Then... Sweet, there we go. So turn around, get lined up. I need to go from this guy. Manage that vertical speed, make sure we're not going up or down too much. Ooh, came out of that a little bit fast. There we go. Level. Let me turn faster a little bit, so let's come back a wee bit. Except we're not on the line, so we're gonna still fly like more northerly so we can line up. So we really want to be on that radial. But it doesn't seem to want us to be on that radial. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're coming in. It's coming in! Let's go ahead and start our turn back, because we're going to pass it really quick. Nailed it-ish. It's good enough for our purposes, at least. I'm trying to get just a little bit. There we go. Alright, now let's see if we can excuse me. See if we can finally trim it out. I do want to come down here and change the frequency of this guy, though. I want you to be 113.5. Oops. It doesn't matter. 113.5. There we go. Nope, it's just gonna stick on nav 1. Okay. Okay, so if it will stay straight. It's an island. I thought it was a boat. I was gonna be excited. I'd be like, oh my god, there's a boat there! But it wasn't a boat. Alrighty. So this bit is gonna be... I actually don't know how long it's gonna be. A ways. This is supposed to be the longest part of this flight. What we can do, honestly, let's just So that should do. I'm hoping. Actually don't want that. I want to come down to around 7,000. Why is that so sensitive today? Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Mountain off in the background up there. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. The mountains just coming up above the this little fog layer here looks really nice. It's gonna be basically super duper accurate. I'm gonna get ATA's tuned up on this guy.
This is Stevens Anchorage INTL.
Oh, damn.
Information Alpha.
I don't think we'd be getting
2207 Zulu. Visibility 62. Temperature -4 dew point -14. Surface wind calm altimeter 2986. Departures using runway 7 right, arrivals using runway 7 left. Advise you have information Alpha.
Information Alpha. That's gonna change.
This is Stevens Anchorage INTL. Information
Sure,
Alpha.
wind's calm, but we're using
2207 Zulu.
7.
Visibility 62. Temperature -4 dew point -14.
Left or right?
Surface wind calm altimeter 2986. Departures using runway 7 right, arrivals using runway 7 left.
7 left, okay. Whoa.
Advise you have information Alpha.
So then
This is Stevens Anchorage INTL.
7 left.
Information Alpha.
ILS.
2207 Zulu. Visibility 62. Temperature -4 dew point -14.
Is
Surface wind calm altimeter 2986. Departures using runway 7 right, arrivals using runway 7 left. Advise you have information Alpha. This is Stevens Anchorage INTL. Information Alpha.
alright. Localizer on 1099.
Visibility 62. Temperature -4 dew point -14. Surface wind calm altimeter 2986. Departures using runway 7 right, arrivals
So we'll
using runway
do
7 left.
Just cross the TED
Advise you have information Alpha.
BOR. And then fly.
This is Stevens Anchorage INTL. Information Alpha.
About 5 miles.
2207 Zulu. Visibility 62. Temperature -4 dew
7
point
miles.
-14.
Out from
Surface wind calm altimeter 2986. Departures
the
using
OR.
runway 7 right, arrivals using runway 7 left. Advise you have information Alpha. This is Stevens Anchorage INTL.
Actually, I'll wait. We'll go
Information
25
Alpha.
here.
2207 Zulu. Visibility 62. Temperature -4 dew point -14. Surface wind calm altimeter 2.
One, 6, 7. And what's this? Turn 73 degrees. Oop. There we go. Okay. I guess I can't switch which nav radio we're following. Just kind of my plan. Okay, let's go back to 283 then. Unless we're like... No. Alright, I need to read up on what that is. Difference between low and high for the track. Because I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. Since we're down to, let's say, 15 gallons, we'll swap back to the left. So are we rich of peak or lean of peak? $14.49. Okay. Trying to get 10 degrees rich of peak. Well, it didn't trim up. You need me to trim up? There you go. Okay. We put 3 hours on this engine now since we started flying the Cherokee again. Since that reinstall. Still needs suction. gonna have to figure out... 'cause it says we should be able to just fly around without filing a flight plan. And filing a flight plan is smart, but... shouldn't have to do it. Alrighty. So... that little island... and then we've got another island, and then we start heading into the mountains. Yeah, we should be good at 7,500 feet all the way in. I'm not seeing a whole lot of traffic out here. Or hearing any. That's the thing that's kind of disappointing, is I'm not hearing any. I told it to put traffic most of the way up, so I don't know. I'm thinking once we get to Anchorage, we'll... I don't know, let's look something up. Alright, so the Cherokee's top speed is... this is for the 140. The 140's top speed is 120 knots. That's in miles per hour. Maximum speed is 142 miles per hour. Cruise speed is 124. But we're in a 180, not a 140. So what's the PA-28? Should probably just open up the A2A handbook. Let me just do that. Cherokee 180 Pilot's Manual. So... performance. Here we go. Performance charts are always sideways. On takeoff distance, we don't want to climb. True airspeed and RPM versus density altitude. So if we're sitting just a little bit north of 2,500, which I guess we shouldn't be, we should probably be back. There we go. I wanted more trim up. Okay, so we're back 2,500. And, ooh, play balloons. Oh wow, that was a pretty significant updraft. No, I'm wrong. I'm full crap, never mind. Heyo buses, what's up? We're not in a C310 today. We are in a really annoying beeping Pipper Cherokee. Yeah, we lost a lot of altitude there. I'm not real happy about that one. Definitely want to be up higher. Got some good tunes today, though. And the weather's nice. Other than this, like, weird layer of hazy fogness, but it's alright. Well, thank you. I want to get up to 7,500 feet. I just muttered that super hard. 7,500 feet. Much better. Nope. Oh, don't worry, I trimmed up a lot. There we go. Trim down. Okay. Are you happy with the trim? No? It's a very, very finicky aircraft. No, I do not have that, Rozo. I just have all their AccuSim stuff for prepared. So I've got Cherokee, the 172, the 182, Comanche, and then I have the captain of the ship, Connie. Yeah, A2A stuff is awesome. I would be a little bit careful about getting stuff on Steam. Because some developers, if you buy through Steam, they don't offer like upgrade pricing and stuff like that. Just really obnoxious. If you upgraded to, I'm assuming you're running FSX since you said Steam. If you upgraded to prepared, you might have some issues with some add-ons. Trying to remember, because I upgraded. There's some stuff that I couldn't get upgrades pricing on, and it annoyed me. I'm struggling to remember what it was. Sure, never mind. Ignore me. I'm probably full of crap anyways. Okay. There we go. Okay, 2,500 RPM. Once the altitude is should be 7,500 feet. Moving to a 64-bit sim is amazing. I can understand that point, though. Absolutely, that can be a problem. I know Orbex's stuff is either FSX or prepared, which is great. The A2A stuff, you'd have to get it. Oh, yeah, okay. In what way? 'Cause a lot of stuff that I've been reading, and was true for me as well, was with the straight upgrade. I suppose I have a pretty powerful computer, so FSX is really bottlenecking me, and so when I made the switch, I saw a huge boost in performance. But a lot of people say that where it's not necessarily their system isn't being bottlenecked, they still say that they see a performance increase. What kind of system are you running? Mixed. Come on, pretzel. Okay, so upgrading to 64-bit wouldn't help anyways. Music hates me. I don't know why it just stopped. Weird. Okay, there, that works. Okay, that station just doesn't work. Okay. This station is called Happy. Ah, gotcha. Well, if you do plan on, upgrading eventually, and taking advantage of, like, not everybody offers upgrade pricing, right? But just do a little bit of research so you don't kind of end up getting the short end of the stick there, Just speaking from personal experience, that happened to me and it was frustrating. Like I said, I'm trying to remember. So I think the Coronado stuff I just had to. Well, I don't know. Let me look. Coronado products. Yes, the Coronado stuff is FSX or P3D, like you don't have to buy it again. But if you buy it on Steam, it's locked to Steam. Like if you were to get, X Coronado plane on Steam and then you upgraded to Prepared, then you wouldn't be able to transfer it from Steam to Prepared, as far as I know. I think that's the one that bummed me out the most. I don't know what A2A's policy on that is either. But their licenses, you're supposed to buy. Their stuff won't work unless you have the Prepared version anyway, so that doesn't matter. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I'm so yawny. I'm hoping that Aerosoft honors Steam versions when they release their new Airbus. Since I grabbed their Airbuses on Steam. So we'll see when that comes out. And some stuff like just doesn't have a Prepared equivalent either. Like, there's no A2A shockwave lights. There's not. A2A doesn't have just a general AccuSim product for Prepared, which is kind of a bummer. Oh, right, I was doing something. Okay. Cherokee, 2,500 feet. We're at 2,500 powers. 2,500 powers. Okay, well, yep, 2,500 powers. So we should be able to do, about 140. We're a little bit close to that. So what about in the Comanche? Performance. Oh yeah, there's no comparison. It's the same throttle setting at 7,500 feet. We could be doing almost 185 miles an hour in the Comanche. How about our trusty 182? See, this is my problem, is I have, like, such plain ADD. Oh, that's annoying. The links in the 182 manual don't seem to work. Cruise performance. RPM. Oh, it's okay. Of course, Cessna has a graph instead of, or yeah, Cessna has a table instead of a graph. I keep forgetting to install free mesh. How did you end up liking the blue sky scenery, Brozo? Here, so it doesn't just seem like I'm being super silent. I'm looking at performance tables to see kind of what the fastest A2A A2A plan is. Yep. Right on. And it worked well performance-wise and everything for you? Yeah. I don't follow them, so I don't know what their plans are for, like, doing more Texas scenery or anything. I mean, they've got plenty of stuff in California, if you want to go fly in California. Sweet. That'll make like a really big difference for if you end up flying in you know, places that are really hilly. Like the default mesh or whatever Orbex has, everything just seems so smooth. Like these hills just completely are super smooth. And I know and you do the same thing in Colorado, which is an area I am very familiar with. And most of the mountains that we have are not very smooth. They're called the Rocky Mountains for a reason. And even these stuff that you would expect to be jagged peaks is still kind of just a wave. So FreeMesh X helps with that a lot. Actually, I wonder what my world. And if we slide this all the way up, and it's gotta reload. At least we have Sky Island by Haven to listen to while this reloads. It's from the album 93 Finish Him. Listening to the Happy Station on Pretzel. So I think they just don't have super detailed mesh for this region. About 87 miles. I think we're probably around here, so we should be getting pretty close to the point at which we should start picking up this other VOR. I should probably get Anchorage approach tuned up. Approach. Let's see. 2,100 feet and below. Wow, that's just confusing. Okay. Above 1,500, above 2,500. On 18.6. Fairly certain that those are houses and not trees. Don't crash. Thank you. What's this airspace look like? Okay, so we can get most of the way into the city before we really enter that controlled airspace. Clash Charlie. Can we swap our mic over to come to? That's the right frequency for that VOR, right? $113.15. That would explain a lot. And Foxtrot Lima. Juno Center, 9 Foxtrot Lima.
Orbit 158, contact Anchorage Center 133.7. Pacifica 175, Anchorage Center, roger. Orbit 885, Anchorage Center, roger. Pacifica 156, Anchorage Center, roger. Orbit 341, Anchorage Center, roger. Pacifica 468, Anchorage Center, roger. Orbit 293, Anchorage Center, roger. Orbit 131, Anchorage Center, roger. Pacifica 351, Anchorage Center, roger. Orbit 537, Anchorage Center, roger. Orbit 392, Anchorage Center, roger. Orbit 283, Anchorage Center, roger. Orbit 887,
Oh my God.
Anchorage Center, roger.
I thought it was weird that it was being so quiet.
Pacifica 773, Anchorage Center, roger. November Foxtrot Lima, contact Anchorage Center 133.7. Pacifica 386, Anchorage Center, roger. Orbit 517, Anchorage Center, roger. Pacifica 316, Anchorage Center, roger.
33.7 for November Foxtrot Lima.
Orbit 485.
Anchorage Center is November 569er Foxtrot Lima.
November Foxtrot Lima, Anchorage Center, roger, altimeter 2986. November Foxtrot Lima, contact Anchorage approach 134.1.
Yep, saw that coming. $34.1 for 9er Foxtrot Lima.
Last aircraft SAIG.
Anchorage approach, Piper November 569er Foxtrot Lima.
November Foxtrot Lima, report airfield in sight, altimeter 2986. Mooney 27 X-ray, maintain 3000 until established on localizer, cleared for ILS runway 15 approach, contact Anchorage Tower 118.3. Maintain 3000 until established on localizer, cleared for ILS runway 15 approach, 118.3, Mooney 27 X-ray.
Wilco, November Foxtrot Lima.
Lear 81 Charlie, turn left heading 130, descend and maintain 3000.
Turn left heading 130, leaving 3700 descending 3000, Lear 81 Charlie.
Well, that's great. Something on VoxATC super derped. Oh, we'll just... buy that ILS. Localizer on 1099. It's gonna be 24 degrees. Where are you going, plane? All right. Gonna fly over and do like a really super long left-hand traffic pattern. And join the localizer and land. Alright, adjusted that trim so it's not so weird. Make our life a lot easier. Buzz the tower. I don't think I needed. I mean, I could probably get down, but I'm gonna basically ignore all the AI traffic right now and just land. because VoxATC basically just gave up. Let's go ahead and make our turn in. Oh wow, man, I friggin' nailed that turn. Let's just sidestep to this other runway. We're like halfway down it already, that's fine. Cut my throttle so long ago. Slow it down, 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 slow it down. Nice, okay. I like how we just took the high-speed exit in a Piper Cherokee. Welcome to Anchorage, Alaska. Okay to clean up the aircraft. Alright, let's go park. And get a follow me. Sure. I don't know where the heck East parking is. Let's go look over at the chart for the airport. Chart for the airport. There's the south parking where the FBO is. What are we on? Are we on Romeo? We're on Golf. So I don't know where they think East parking is. But we're right here. No, we're right here. Why isn't there a taxiway over here? That's obnoxious. Is, like, this supposed to be East parking? Oh, I had to sneeze. I have zero idea where they think East parking is. But our super speedy van is here. So we're just gonna follow him. something just took off right behind us. Like, as we were crossing that runway. Oh, default traffic. Turn. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. I thought I had turned Ultimate Traffic Live off, but I did not. Oh, the de-icing truck driving down the road. Dude, this follow me car is hauling ass. Now's Ultimate Traffic Live logging back in. Okay, so it's Delta. Charlie's our last chance to cross and go to the FBO. Well, that doesn't look good, first of all. My follow me car disappeared. And I was really confused. And also, the engine's belching smoke. I'm not sure why that's going on. Leaking oil for some reason. I don't think I did anything super crazy. Or weird. Yeah, well, we're just gonna go ahead and cross at Charlie and go down to the FBO. And turn off the plane before Joe Bob III sees what we did to it. Yeah, we're clear. Yeah, I don't know why we're spewing smoke like it's cool. Well, Airsoft seems to have done a pretty good job as far as making sure that we match up with the airport matches up with the chart. They always do a good job with that, though. Like I would expect any less. Yes, I'm aware that that's a Air National Guard. I don't know why. So it says that over here... Oh, this probably is actually the Air National Guard ramp. The FBO's on the other side of that fence. So we're just gonna pretend we're an F-16. Alright, parking brake. Loop. And everything's off. So what is it gonna say? Just plugs are fouled, that's it? Compression's good. Okay. What is it? 8. Can we come up to... Nope, not the nose. Nope, not the nose. Nope, not the nose. No, not the left wing. No, there, that one. No, it's not, that wasn't oil. Mixture too rich, maybe? And that was just... smoke from the... burn off in the... exhaust. Would be my guess. Yeah, alright. We're gonna go black screen for a moment. I must switch over to the Cherokee. I'm in the Cherokee. Switch over to the Comanche. And go on Project Fly. Complete our flight. Wow, that's pretty bad. Alright. Let's... I'm gonna move where the plane is as well. Really quick. Okay. This is gonna be awesome. So, initially, I wanted to fly basically straight out, get there, and then come in, and then fly up. And we ended up going, so that didn't go nearly as planned. Yeah. You have all the cool stuff on here? Yep, okay. Let's go ahead and get our next one done. So we're going Pank to Pain. This is gonna be a short one. It's gonna be flight 013 in November 7791 Papa. And our flat plane is expected to be... Oh. Basically direct, I'm thinking. 'Cause there's not really... Pack... Main... Yeah, I mean, it's basically direct, but with... I mean, we can set ourselves up on the VORs. So... What is that? Ted and Ina? Yep. Okay. Okay, so that should update on the stream. That should update on the stream. Seriously. Whatever. Alright, so let's try to get Vox working again. No, we're not going to try to get Vox working again. Apparently it's not in here, so we're going to fly without ATC. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that works as intended. That works as intended. Oh, that works exactly as intended. Perfect. Alright, full mixture. Okay. And master. Have full fuel. Full fuel, good. Beacon light we're gonna need on, and our nav lights are somewhere. Oh, jeez. I don't know, I don't remember. But we're full rich, there's some throttle. We'll go ahead and... prime it. You know what I should have done before I did that? Yeah. I should have selected... No, we've got fuel tank selected. I feel like I should burn the auxiliaries first, since they're on the tip of the wings. Okay, there we go. Cool. Found avionics on. He keeps complaining that the spark plugs are getting fouled. But I'm sitting here and running as lean as I can before the engine starts getting real choppy. So... I don't really know what else it wants me to do. Okay, nav 1's on. Let's get nav 2 on. Let's get our transponder on standby. And Ted is 113.15. And Ina is 117.60. Okay, now to go there, that will be along 210. Oh, do I only get one? No. That must be nav 1, that's nav 2? Or, no, that wouldn't make sense. Uh, 216? 210. Okay, 210. And then as far as this guy goes, what are we looking at? We're looking at 142. So you're way off. Okay, there we go. Now my heading needs to be 210. We do have an NDB out there. It's the Wildwood. That's 379. Oops. There we go. That's our... Oh, well, good timing, Frozo, because we just crashed. So, I'll probably call that then. Thanks for stopping by, and hopefully we can actually get through more than one flight next time without a crash. Take care.